So I was scrolling through the internet and I saw this. And then a few days, or let's say weeks, there was an outage of AWS server. Now, let's watch this video together.
This morning that Amazon's cloud computing arm, known as AWS, is suffering a major outage, disrupting dozens of major websites and apps around the world. They include Snapchat, HMRC and Halifax, with users reporting thousands of issues this morning. Amazon says it is working to restore services, but for now, much of the internet remains offline and glitchy. Also among the websites affected, Duolingo, Roblox, Canva, Fortnite, and as I say, even HMRC's own website among the affected websites, according to Down Detector. Plenty more on that.
If you take a look at the picture very well, it was published around August 13th, 2025, and the outage of AWS happened October 20th, 2025. Now, I am not saying AI caused the outage, okay, but it got me thinking, what happens when the world gets too comfortable letting AI do the thinking for us? Because here's the truth, we are getting smarter tools by the day, but we are becoming lazier humans. We no longer think, we no longer have the ability to be creative. Let's be honest, AI makes everything very smooth and easy. You want to code, just ask ChatGPT. You want a website, there's a generator that can actually do that. We have Cursor, we have Bubble, a lot of website generators that can, just with a prompt, you are going to get a website. You want an app, there's an AI builder waiting for you. And that is actually a cool thing until it is not cool anymore. Because when you depend on AI too much, you stop learning how to think like a developer. You just become a copy-paste machine. Now, think about it this way. If every time your code breaks, your first instinct is to ask ChatGPT, let me ask ChatGPT, let me ask DeepSeek, then what happens the day the AI gives you a wrong answer? Or what happens the day that the AI is unavailable? You will just freeze and be there. You will not know anything to do. Now, let's also see this video together again.
Hi guys, we have a new member of our team. Meet Sarah. She's a new vibe code cleanup specialist.
Hi guys.
Hi there.
So what does that even mean? Just somebody to redo whatever Josh does?
Why are you pointing this at me?
You know why. And just when you think you've seen everything in tech, this company goes and hires a person whose entire job is to undo everything another person does.
Yo, just push the tiny update to prod. Don't worry, told AI to make it scalable this time. And of course, as always, make no mistakes.
Sarah.
On it. Yeah, I'm not sure if the company knows this or not, but I don't think Josh knows how to code at all. Like, I only started here 3 days ago, and it's already really obvious. So how long has Josh been working here?
Long enough to ruin about 10 of my weekends, is what I'd say.
And do you remember what his background is at all? Like, are we sure he knows how to code?
You know, I've technically been doing this new cleanup role for like 11 months now. Cleaning up all of Josh's nonsense commits. I haven't been paid a cent extra. Am I resentful about that? No, not at all. Wait, what are you doing? Are you trying to clean up his AI slot by dropping it into AI?
Don't scream that out loud. I was just trying to see what it thought about the code snippet having better.
I know we're like 4 weeks away from hiring a vibe coding cleanup fixer.
You see in this video, Josh is using AI to actually code, and Sarah is using AI to fix the error that is in the code that was actually created by AI. And you can see from the video how it is affecting the senior developer. So from this video, you can tell the difference between a real developer and a copy-paste developer. One thing we should know is that real developers solve problems with or without AI. And that is what we should become, not vibe coders who depend totally on AI. Now let's talk about what really happened. AWS, which is also known as Amazon Web Services, is the backbone of the internet. It hosts websites, apps, games, businesses, and even AI tools that we actually use daily. But when it went down for hours, the internet literally broke. I think Snapchat was also affected. Thousands of services crashed. Millions of users were affected. Snapchat, Canva, those websites were actually affected. And that moment showed something very scary. The world depends too much on systems we don't fully understand. And if you look at it very well, if as a developer you do not understand the normal coding basics or syntax or whatever it may be, and there's this general outage just like this AWS broke down, how are you going to use AI to fix it if AI does not actually understand what caused the breakage or the outage? How will you do it? If one AI generated error can shut down half the web, imagine what happens when developers stop understanding the code behind those systems. AI didn't fail. Humans failed by depending so much on it. A lot of people want to become vibe coders, and funny enough, there are job placement for vibe coders. People who does not know how to code, they only use AI to code. It is just funny. Now, here's the part that nobody likes talking about. AI is not your developer. It is your assistant. We should understand this. But many people, especially beginners like you and I, are using it as a replacement for learning. You see them on X or YouTube saying, oh, I built a full app with AI in 10 minutes. That sounds actually cool. Until something breaks and they have no clue on how to fix it. Or until somebody say, oh, please explain how you actually did this. And they'll be like, it's just as if you are driving a self-driving car for years and then one day the system crashes and you realize you don't even know how to steer the car. That is the risks we are running in tech today. AI should help you code faster, not think less. Because the moment you stop thinking like a developer, you stop growing as one. That is just the basic truth. Let me be real with you. When I first started learning to code, I depended on ChatGPT a lot. I would ask for solution for every bug. I would copy paste without understanding each line of code. I would copy paste without even understanding the syntax. And at some point, I realized I was coding but not learning. So one day, my internet went off for hours, like network problem. I tried to fix React problem manually, and I couldn't. This is one reason I always advise people to study documentation. It is good to build, but do not rush into building without understanding the concept first. And so that was the moment I realized, if AI disappeared today, will I still be a developer? Will I be able to build a website? That question changed everything for me. From that day, I promised myself, AI can help me, but it won't replace my mind. I will use it like a tool and not a walking stick. Here's what I want you to remember. AI is powerful, but your understanding is more powerful. So don't let tools make you lazy. Let them make you smarter. Learn the why behind the what. If AI gives you an answer, take time to understand it. Take time to study the code. Understand, oh, why did they put brackets here? Oh, why did ChatGPT write this code in this particular style? Understand it. If possible, after understanding, recreate it by yourself again. Do not skip the struggle. Every bug you fix by yourself builds your confidence and it builds your level of understanding. Every problem you solve manually trains your brain. So control the tool. Don't let the tool control you. Remember that AI was actually built to assist humans, not replace them. Because one day, when system crashes, and they will definitely crash, the ones who need AI tools is we actually need developers who can think, who understand the codes very well. So here's the real message of today's video. The AWS outage isn't just a tech story. It is a warning. Technology will always evolve. AI will get smarter, but if you stop understanding how things work, you will lose the one thing that makes you human, which is our ability to think, our ability to be creative, our ability to be critical thinkers. So if you're learning to code, use AI, but don't depend on it. Ask questions, read documentation, break things, fix them, and build your mind. Because someday, when AI fails, your skill will still stand. What you've known in your head, what you've understood will still stand. So, if you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and tell me in the comments, do you think AI is helping or hurting new developers? Let's talk about it. and keep growing smarter and not lazier. Bye for now.